The Nautical Archaeology Society is a UK-based charity that has been working on the preservation and protection of our underwater cultural heritage for over 50 years.
As a UNESCO accredited non-government organisation, or NGO, the NAS, along with other NGOs, provides an invaluable knowledge of current practices and issues in the field of underwater archaeology. NGOs can directly facilitate the development of underwater archaeology at a national, a regional and international level, and play an important role in the dissemination of the ethical principles and guidelines of the 2001 Convention.
Since 2019, the NAS has been investigating a shipwreck out of Eastbourne on the south coast of England, the Klein Hollandia, an amazing wreck that has only just begun to give up its secrets. The remains of the ship provide the opportunity to take us back to 17th century Rotterdam, to the Dutch golden age of sail, and to the men who sailed and operated the ship.
We know that the Klein Hollandia was built at the Admiralty Shipbuilding Yard in Rotterdam, probably between 1654 and 1656. The Rotterdam Admiralty was responsible for managing naval forces, protecting shipping and collecting taxes in the region of the Maas River. The Klein Hollandia was built as a 54-gun ship and was involved in all major sea battles during the Second of the Anglo-Dutch Wars, 1665 to 1667, a conflict between England and the Dutch Republic, partly for control over seas and trade. A wreck is protected by UK legislation under the Protection of Wrecks Act of 1973. This means that the wreck can only be visited and worked on under licence from the UK government. Although the UK have not yet ratified the 2001 Convention for the Protection of the Underwater Cultural Heritage, the UK government does use the annex of the Convention as best practice for the investigation of underwater cultural heritage sites like shipwrecks. Therefore, all our efforts directed at the wreck of the Klein Hollandia need to abide by the annex of the Convention. As an NGO to the UNESCO 2001 Convention, the NAS has been working with partners from Historic England and the Cultural Heritage Agency of the Netherlands since the beginning of the project. Integral to this collaboration is a shared heritage approach, whereby all parties take an active role in the management and the archaeological research into the wreck. Both organisations have supported the recording and the research since the discovery in 2019, and take very seriously their duty to ensure that the site can be protected, researched and enjoyed for many years to come. While some of the site is stable, even after 350 years on the seabed, some organic parts of the wreckage, like these rigging items, show signs of being eaten by marine wood-boring animals. Dealing with these at-risk artifacts while we still can is crucial to improving our knowledge of the vessel. The letters on the base ring of this bronze gun are the maker's name, Cornelis Uydrog, who worked in Rotterdam and The Hague, making bells and cannons. The NAS is perhaps most well known for our education program, training people in the skills needed to take part in archaeological research projects. The investigation of the Klein Hollandia, managed by the NAS and the government licensee, is providing an opportunity for trainees to contribute their skills and experience to an internationally important project. We recognise that shipwrecks also act as reefs for marine life. We operate a strict no-take policy regarding marine species on the Klein Hollandia and regularly undertake marine biodiversity studies on the wreck as an indicator for the health of the waters and the seabed off the Sussex coast. As part of our commitment to sharing our precious underwater heritage with everyone, we regularly host protected wreck day trips to the Klein Hollandia. We invite recreational scuba divers to join the team for the day to see and hear all about the historical and archaeological research being undertaken.
Many of the divers joining our protected wreck trips to the Klein Hollandia have undertaken NAS training courses and come back year after year, offering their help to document the remains lying visible on the seabed. Some of the features and artifacts visible include this brick galley floor, helping us to orientate the bow of the ship to the east of the wreck site. Artifacts like this Carrara marble tile tell a story of the ship's cargo, while other objects, such as a gun port lid or even small lead musket shot, tell us about the operation of the 17th century fighting warship.
Simple finds like these Dutch ceramics tell us about the crew's life on board. In line with the annex of the 2001 convention, all recoveries made from the wreck are conserved and then curated by a museum. With the agreement of the Dutch and the English government agencies, all the recovered finds are curated and displayed at Bexhill Museum in Bexhill-on-Sea. Before the artifacts go to Bexhill Museum, we arrange for them to be scanned using a structural light scanner. This is done by the team at the University of Southampton's Centre for Maritime Archaeology. Working with NAS volunteers, the resulting scans allow the creation of digital 3D models of the individual objects that can then be shared with researchers and with the general public on the Sketchfab platform. Research into the story of the Klein Hollandia continues in England and the Netherlands. We believe that examining our shared blue heritage together can serve as a conduit for future collaborations, as well as acting as a model of best practice for underwater archaeology in the 21st century.